Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be looking into your spiritual upgrades here, okay? What you need to work on next spiritually. So we have pole 1, pole 2 and pole 3. Okay, pole 1, this is your card. Now you also got another card, okay? Each pole has 2 cards. But you also got the death card here, okay? So firstly, I feel like just channeling in intuitively, the spiritual upgrade that you're going through is really about reconnecting with your body. There is actually maybe even a lot of spiritual work that you have chosen to either go through or that you need to be going through. But I feel as though Anubis's energy is here, and Anubis right now has really been teaching the connectivity of the body, especially for you. So I feel as though you are going to be connecting with your spiritual body. You could be getting spiritual upgrades to your body here, especially if you have spiritual gifts. But I feel like there is something about mourning here for you. Mourning the dead. This could be connected to ancestral work as well. But it feels like past life work is really calling on you at this time, because I feel as though it is going to bring something out. The significance of there being a hole in the ground tells me that you need to do some digging when it comes to self, about your spiritual past, about your past life, or about your energy right now, so you can upgrade and so you can move forwards. This is about self-discovery for you, okay? This is about ending maybe even poor spiritual money, or like something around your abundance. There has been, it feels like, a lot of trauma that has been piled upon you, and I feel like Anubis's energy is teaching you about connecting with the truth, connecting with your heart space, okay? Making sure that we are taking care of ourselves, but also making sure that we're unveiling, you know, things of our past that are going to help us upgrade, that are going to help us connect with ourselves. Because this is telling me there is something about the restless dead here. Now, some of you could also be mediums here, or you're called to a lot of clairvoyance, okay, work, maybe even clairsentience, working with spirits, necromancy here. Some of you, like, again, I feel like your pile is deep spiritual knowledge. So either you are learning more about yourself, or you already do a lot of spiritual work and it's time for you to upgrade. But again, the energy of necromancy isn't easy, and it's also not something that everyone goes into. So there could be something here around necromancy that you need to uncover. This could be linked to ancestral practices around the dead, but there is something about the death here, okay? The death of you in a past life, or learning more about spirits, helping others elevate themselves spiritually as well. Again, the energy goes very deeply, okay? I'm going to pull one more card from here for you before we shuffle a different deck. Because I am seeing like you may have even had a past life here as a funeral director, or there's something around like, even like how Anubis mourns the body, they adorn the body in Egypt, they wrap up the body with cloth here. There's something like in terms of you may have done that as well. Okay, the Ace of Wands here as well. There is something about reconnection here, because that candle's in reverse. You're not connected to your practice right now, or you may be feeling a lack of practice, okay, or a lack of connectivity to the other side. Something is blocked here for you. You see, there is something about the underworld, angel. There is something about going deeper within yourself. This is your root chakra, your first house. This is about really releasing the pain of your roots here. So this may even like manifest right now as you feeling not only disconnected from your body, but disconnected from your manifestations, or not feeling safe within yourself. Maybe you've been in an energy for a long time where your spiritual gift has been oppressed. There is something even around ancestrally. There could have been someone here that really like blocked you from magic, or someone has done a spell on you recently. This is a powerful magician. This is someone that was against you, that has really tried to stop the elevation of your gifts here. So if we're talking currently, you may need to do a spell, maybe do it with Anubis, or maybe work with a death god or goddess here, okay? And see what is going on, pull your own divination. If this is ancestrally, connects with ancestors at this time. For others of you, it's not necessarily about other people, but it's about the connection of you here. Okay, you have been in this dim place, you haven't been open to knowledge, or your gifts have felt very oppressed here because of all the trauma that you've been through. And the moon here is reminding you that you need to awaken now. You need to awaken to something. It's time for you to start practicing. I think I just saw a fucking moth then, I'm not gonna lie, okay? So again, it's time for you to transform into something. The Fool card, it's time for a new beginning. Okay, again, there is something about the body crossing over. This is reminding me of the afterlife, okay, which is actually something I've been working with Anubis on recently. Crossing over into the afterlife. Beetles could be significant for you here, or a lot of moths, okay, animals of death here, or insects of death. Crossing over into new energy, okay. Basically, until you find some connectivity and flow within yourself, until you revisit what is taking from you emotionally, what is taking from you physically, the wounds that are keeping you in this place of lack, things that you feel stuck in, or like avoiding your feelings, right? Not truly addressing some of the things going on with you. Maybe even to do with your body here as well, okay? You are not going to be able to cross over into the afterlife, because there is always going to be something that takes from you. And look, the Ace of Wands is flipped up right now. So this is telling me, as soon as you really like go towards your past here, the moth is circling me at this time, okay, because I've got all these lights on and my windows open. But it's, again, the moth, okay, attracted to the light. Once you are able to put yourself in the light, or bring certain situations around your trauma to light, you are going to be able to die correctly. You're going to be able to flow forwards with where you want to be, okay? Again, the pain that you're feeling, the heartbreak that is happening. Some of you, it was to do with a magician here, someone that was being unfaithful to you. Someone that with hidden deception as well. Again, be aware of the people that are being deceptive around you, especially if you're working with spirits, especially if you're doing anything spiritually in terms of practice. Because one thing about the spiritual realm, okay, and I don't even know why this is, to be honest, I haven't channeled into it too much, but when you declare yourself as a witch, and honestly, maybe it's a bit of a test as well, a bit of an illusion, but when you declare yourself as a witch here, okay, or you start to mess with magic, you can attract spirits here. You can attract people that don't like this, they don't like your light, they don't even like your darkness here and the power that you hold, that want to stop you from being in that energy. They want to stop you from manifesting into your true power. But we have to be honest with ourselves, and we have to address the fact that, okay, these people could be mirroring something to me. I need to deal with that. But it's about you and the position that you're holding as well. Where are you stuck in this lack? Where are you subconsciously limiting yourself here? Okay, something needs to come up. Because you are not seeing clearly, or you're feeling very scattered, you're out of alignment, you're focused on materialisms, or money is very slow, because you're not addressing the proper wounds. Again, you need to think of it as like a plant, okay? Imagine there's a plant here. If there's a massive big gaping hole here, or there is something that is really taking from us, and it's surrounded by this plant, it's going to affect the way it grows. You can't plant something in shit and piss and expect a good harvest. Okay? So this is what needs to be addressed for you. I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Okay, pole 2, you got the Emperor here. Okay, you also pulled another card. So I feel like, firstly, just channeling in intuitively. the spiritual upgrade that you're going through is really growing your power and growing something that you want to be in a higher position in, okay? Some of you are working on a business is what I sense, or you're working on breaking free from something, okay, that is keeping you very oppressed. Now, for those that are working on building themselves an empire or building themselves like a very strong foundation, I feel like right now you are needing to work through something around limitations here and what is restricting you from actually getting to be and work at the head of your empire. There is something around a power struggle here, or you feeling like a failure, even feeling like you don't have access to this business spiritually. You just like in this even lack mindset. You're stuck in a mindset though, okay? For others of you that just really want to grow in terms of your strength here, I feel like you're very good, okay? You're very strengthful. There's a moth right here as well. You see? The moth wanted to say hello to remind you of your strength this time, okay? It wants to remind you of your strength. It's going to be in this video, apparently. It wants to remind you of transformation, of how you can transform into anyone that you want to be. But it's all about your perception here, okay? A lot of you are stuck in this limitation or even in this self-concept that you cannot make it spiritually, or you're not like good enough to have this empire. But I feel like the more that you channel into your personal power, the more that you're willing to be still with yourself, just like the moth, you can transform. Okay, now for others of you, I do externally just get like there could be an energy vampire here as well, a masculine. Okay, this could be someone who's a narcissist. I don't know what it is about today, but there seems to be a lot of narcissists coming out the woodworks, especially attached to energy vampires. You need to see, firstly, in terms of people who is draining your energy and keeping you in this lack mindset or keeping you in a form of restriction. For others of you, this narcissist here could be a form of like what is draining you. So like, for example, if you are feeling like I'm not good enough, maybe that is draining you energetically. Maybe it's you as well, okay? It's not just about other people, but it's about how we are mirrored to others as well, okay? There is something mirrored to you. And I feel like you are going to be able to transform here in a new way as soon as you address the things that are truly keeping you stuck, okay? And there is something about fear here as well. And you know what why I say this, okay? Because that moth is everywhere. And usually I hate when moths touch me. But at the moment, I don't really care. If that moth wants to come back and hang out with us for a little bit, I'm not screaming. So there is something around being in your true, authentic power here. You see, there is something around a home situation as well for you, okay? Maybe you're even going through a bit of a tower moment here. There is something about a home or the money that you want, okay? The empire that you want to build. It is going to be able to come into fruition. Your spiritual upgrade is getting this castle. You see the symbolism here? You see how there's a castle and he feels like he can't get it. But what did I say? The moment that you face your fears, you find out and identify what is actually the villain here, what is taking from you, or the person that you need to eliminate. You are able to have this. Some of you feel stuck in a place that doesn't really serve you as well. But how can we upgrade into new energy? How can we make it so we are winning? You are kind of gaining this sort of power for yourself spiritually, okay? So self-concept may be important, but what I will always say is before self-concept, get to the root of the problem, because once you actually address the thing that is scaring you the most, you'll find that you'll free yourself in a whole new way. Something that seems scary to you is probably not as scary if you just allow yourself to go through it. Okay, I do sense like a phone ringing here. Someone's going to ring out to you, okay? You see, ring out to you. Someone's going to ring you, okay? Or there is this energy of frequency and vibration. You need to work with frequencies, okay? Okay, what is the spiritual upgrade here for pile 2? What do they need to be working on spiritually? So I feel as though you are needing to be a bit more open with yourself, embracing your natural energy. The Emperor always reminds me of a lot of strength, okay? And like natural talents, things that the Emperor is good at. The Emperor is good at being like a manager, the head of an empire. He's good at ruling, right? But how are you limiting yourself from being this ruler, from being this empowered? How are you limiting yourself? Some of you, it's by allowing people in your home environment to cause you chaos and drama. Do you need to put up boundaries, and do you need to get to the truth and the point of this trauma? Things mirror us all the time. If there is conflict and you're the one that is observing it, there is a reason for it. If you're stuck in drama, it's because there's a reason for it. Something is chaotic in your life. You're viewing a home in a chaotic way, or you're viewing people in this energy of competition. You need to get out of competition. You need to get out of this energy that you are on the outside and everyone else is winning. Okay, some of you are abandoned here by a masculine energy as well. Father wounds, mother wounds for some of you. Okay, a balance of both here. You're not really allowing your true authentic energy to come out. You're staying stuck in this limitation. You're not seeing the truth. You're feeding into this fear, into this lack. And you know, the most thing that is coming out for me here is the power of you. The High Priestess, she's so fucking psychic. She's so powerful. But how are you acting like that? Even the Emperor, right? Don't get me wrong, the Emperor has its faults, but the Emperor is good at managing. It's good at being himself. He's good at being at the top. So where are you not allowing yourself to be at the top? Where are you not allowing your true strengths, your true personality, your intuition to rule over you here? Where are you not allowing good things to manifest for yourself? You know? And I feel like the moment that you stop looking at things from this point of view that it's so far away, you start to realize the power that you fucking hold. You take back your power from people. Now, some of you are needing to trust your intuition or see the truth when it comes to an individual as well. If your intuition is screaming at you, are you listening to it? What are the spiritual upgrades here? You are going to upgrade and feel a lot more connected to yourself here. You're going to be releasing this energy again of lack, of not being the head of a business, not being in control of your money, having bad money. Some of you have really been overly focused on materialisms as well, to the point where it's not authentic to you. Again, I'm telling you, your authentic energy is so fucking important here. Are you joking? If some of you have an altar, you need to visit your altar more, okay? You know what's funny? We have candles here as well, right? And then look at the candles on here. Don't these remind you of candles, the 10 of Wands? Okay, there's something about even like a birthday or a ceremony here. So I feel as though someone has not been true and authentic to you. And the thing that you need to work on spiritually is trusting and getting back in balance with yourself. Some of you are dealing with this masculine energy here that has been taken from you, okay? Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries qualities, or they could be a narcissist as well. Again, energy vampires, people who are not in alignment with you. And whether it's in love or whether it's just the people that are surrounded by you, you are detaching from people that you should not feel home with, okay? You should not be looking up to certain people that are flaunting their materialisms, because maybe that's not you. In some way, shape or form, you've been making your environment fit to what it is that you want. Maybe you want more money here, or it's like you've been comparing yourself here. You could have even been just feeling drained by people that aren't offering you the right energy. You know, people are offering you money rather than support. That's not fucking helpful. So you are detaching from this old energy, okay? You need to do some inner healing work. That is what you need to focus on next. Getting back in control over your truth. Over what really matters here for you, okay? Because something here just, it's not fitting you. It's causing you more burden. And it's like, again, you keep pushing forwards with the same energy and nothing's changing here because you're not changing. So what is your advice here moving forward spiritually? Believe in yourself. Have faith that things are going to work out. You are supposed to be fucking abundant. You are supposed to be a queen that's in their power. I'm channeling a lot of feminine energy here as well. Doesn't matter if you're a feminine or not, okay? You could be a masculine, but it's like this energy of being able to flow within who you are. Embracing self without judgment, without fear. You need to get into a place of understanding your fucking true value on this earth. Even with the King of Swords, he knows his position. You see how you've pulled like all rulers? Okay, you've pulled some big ass, strong ass energy. Some of you even like have different qualities from all three of these cards, from all different elements. Okay, maybe you're very passionate and creative, but maybe you have good business sense, and maybe you can start making some fucking powerful decisions if you just trust the power that you hold. And you need to get into this energy spiritually, that it doesn't matter what you have or what is against you, what you don't have in your environment, the people that are stacked up against you. You need to stop dropping your value for yourself, okay? It doesn't matter what you're going through. You are still a queen. You're still a king. You're still in your power, okay? You need to get out of this energy of being fake or having to live up even to a measure of success when it comes to other people, because some of you even on the opposite end feel like you have to show off to people. You're not allowed to be authentic. You're not allowed to just like have no days without makeup. You're not allowed to just be who you are today. It feels like you always either have to be something for other people, or you feel like you're not enough because of other people and because of the energy around you. That is not correct. I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Pearl 3, you are these candles, the 3 of Wands, okay? And you also have the Temperance. So channeling in right now, the spiritual focus, firstly, is what I want to touch on, what you should be working on. Needs to be regaining your power when it comes to some sort of relationship. Now, when I tell you, Pole 3, shuffling out your cards and your energy, I just couldn't accept the cards that were coming out for you. There were a multitude of cards, but the one thing that kept coming out was something to do with a relationship or to do with a counterpart here, okay? It doesn't have to be love. It could be a person, but there is something about you detaching from a person, okay? Some of you it's detaching, others it's finding your true power with a person. But there seems to be someone that you're dealing with. Some of you could be doing love spells, or maybe the next focus that you're going to be working on is to do with a spell here when it comes to an individual. You want to attract either someone that you're currently dealing with, a businessman, okay? This reminds me of like Jafar from Aladdin, okay? Especially with that staff. The person that you're dealing with is a very powerful person, or again, that's if you want to manifest someone new. If this is like a relationship here that you are trying to manifest, this person still has a lot of power here, okay? This is someone that you're really fucking attracted to. Others, there is someone evil, or there is someone playing like the villain archetype right now, okay? You could even be trying to play the villain archetype, or you need to grow some kind of dark power though, you know? I do sense maybe a bit of Lilith energy coming through here, okay? Or there are people that are going to mirror this like powerful energy to you. Especially when it comes to spell work and magic, there is someone that's going to influence you to do a particular type of spell. You have the power to cause obstacles in people's lives, okay? You could be someone's light, or you could be someone's destroyer. Because for some of you, I feel like you want to attract something. For others, you're trying to send someone away, or you're causing some kind of conflict in someone's life. What is the spiritual upgrade for Pole 3? What is it that they're going to be working on? You just dropped 2 cards, okay? I did see an eye as well. I feel to grab one more for you. I don't know why. And you know what? You did get the Chariot. You see, there is something about this energy. So you have this one, you have the Chariot, okay? The Fool, there is something about the masculine energy, I'm telling you. And look, the one feminine that you've got. So I feel like there could have been a third party situation here for some of you, okay? For others, just be aware of spell work, okay? There's something around spell work. For some of you, I get this energy that you feel like there is a feminine doing spell work on you. There could be for some of you. Now, that is only if you've been having that intuitive feeling. Take that as a confirmation. For others of you, again, it's like you're the one doing this spell work. You are summoning someone coming up, or you're going to be summoning someone's energy. This is like necromancy kind of energy I get. Right? This is someone like you're manifesting someone of power, or this is like even an ancestor coming through. You see, people of power. Wow. For some of you that are very spiritually aligned, you are going to be starting some sort of like spiritual work. You know what's coming up? The suffragettes and the suffragettes. I can't remember which one's which, right? But this is what it's giving me. Like, you're about to start some political spell work, okay? You're going to be, like, bringing down the empire. This is why Lilith could be coming through as well. Maybe this is something that you should work on together. But you have the power to destroy a lot of oppression, okay? Some of you are going to be destroying men in power. Or there's something about if you're a feminine specifically, you manifesting against the masculine. You are not here for the patriarchy. You are here for the matriarchy, okay? And you are here for feminines in power. And there could be a lot of masculines that see the power that you hold as well. And you know what I'm getting? Past life energy. This is going to sound crazy to some people, because some people are not going to get this energy, let me tell you. So manifesting, the right people see this, okay? But it's like in a past life, you met a lot of powerful people. You could have even been married to a lot of powerful people. And you brought a lot of them motherfuckers down. Let me tell you. You brought a lot of them motherfuckers down. And these people today would, like, if you walked up to them, they wouldn't know you. But they, like, spiritually would feel like they know you. That is because in a past life, you were their destroyer. So what does this relate to you then? Because there is something around a masculine energy. Give me more about this information. What are you going to be working on? Spiritually, what is your spiritual upgrade here? Yeah, you're about to bring a lot of happiness to your life. You're about to bring something into fruition for yourself. Okay, so, okay, I just want you to show that, okay, the Lovers in reverse there. Here's the thing. I feel like your spiritual upgrade is about you getting a lot of happiness and success around work, especially if you have a spiritual business. You could have a spiritual business here in helping people, like doing some kind of spell work, defending their ex here, offering a service, or you know, some maybe even like an online business where you do spells for others, because your energy is so fucking powerful. You can bring people down. And I'm not gonna be very delusional when I say this, because we have to be very careful with the energy that we're putting out, okay? But your work is not just about destroying people. It's about bringing some kind of balance to earth, okay? Or to people's lives. There is something about people are going to start to come towards you, and they're going to like ask for your help with something, and it's to do with their relationships for some of them. Like, I don't know why, but I'm getting like spells on ex, love spells, connecting people to their true happiness and their soul's purpose. Your work goes very far. But for others of you, you could be like, I don't even know what it could be, right? Political work, or like helping people get justice, helping people with contracts. There is something about you bringing people from their past energy, okay? It's like you're going to ignite some kind of wound in them around their past. you know. People want confirmation and answers here, and you are going to help them. So it may not just be spell work, but it could be a reading. But there is, I don't know, there is something different that you're going to offer. It's like, it's not just about you doing the spell work for these people, okay? It's like you're going to offer them some sort of confirmation here. You'll have to let me know how this manifests, because this is wicked. But it's like, again, you're going to offer some kind of complimentary service. Not even complimentary, but it's like you're going to like offer some sort of spell work, but it's going to be a package deal is what I'm saying, okay? It's like people aren't just going to come for you to like, is my ex cheating, blah blah blah. It's about the spiritual roots. You can use like ancestral work. You can go deep root within their roots here to find the obstacle. You're going to reveal to people their past life energy. Past life energy is significant for you. That is a power that you fucking have, okay? It's like all of a sudden you connect people back to their bodies, okay? This is giving me like Frankenstein type of energy, zombie kind of energy. Maybe go and watch some of these films, see what kind of symbolism comes out. You're going to help people find some sort of balance. That is what you're going to do for people. You're restoring something. You're destroying something for people, but you're also going to restore it. Okay, but there are different ways that you can do this. Now for others of you, I feel like this is about your foundation as well. It's about you connecting back with happiness, especially if you've been paranoid about an ex or about someone here that has been taking from you. You can either do a love spell to bring this person back to you, okay? That is up to you though, okay? You have to do your own divination on that, or what is like correct for you around that. For others, you are going to be like calling out this third party situation, or you're going to be doing some kind of cord cutting here, even like just really empowering your own energy. You can do a spell around empowering your own energy here, but it's going to stop you from being in this like unclear place, okay? Some of you are burning a bridge with someone here. But for some of you, I do feel like there are a lot of different possibilities. Yeah, you see, there is something around this night energy. You're going to bring someone back to you, or you're going to attract someone new here, okay? Your intuition has been calling on this. You're about to like really do something spiritually to bring something new in. You could do this around a business as well, maybe a spell work around your business to bring in the clients that need you, okay? Or to bring in lovers that you want. You have the power of your life though, okay? So I'm going to leave you with this. You're going to have a glow up for one, okay? You need to do some kind of self-work though. Something around your intuition. You need to make sure that you're in a balanced place when you do this. Again, you need to clear up some feelings here is what I'm hearing. Something that you're avoiding, or something that you keep putting yourself in. So if you're putting yourself in a third party situation, then you'll know it's the time to do some sort of cord cutting here, okay? But the Knight of Wands is like always like for me around these wounds. It's like no matter how injured I am, I'm always going to give to this person, or give to something, you know? Give to a business. A business has not been working for you. You've been like tired of just not winning. And I just feel like coming up, you're coming out of this bad spell, and you're going to restore some sort of magic in you. You know what it's coming up? Glamour magic as well. You know, Tangled, right? Where she like obviously brushes her hair because she's the flower. That is what I'm hearing. It's like all of a sudden you go from like this old hag to like a fucking priestess, a witch here, right? The last thing I am hearing for you is make sure that you are leaving offerings, okay? If you are doing this with deities, okay? Love and appreciate you. Hope that was helpful.